guys, what's up? This is GVKCollectibles.
It's Jack's Pop Guy.
This is a first, so it's the first time he's been on Mythical Mountain Monday in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I actually got stuff this time, so I figured I would showcase my things I got. So
yeah. Once again, as always, yesterday was the Mythical Mountain auction. Well, claim sale, really. Is what they
it's
call
really
it.
a claim sale.
It's claim sale.
There's
some
no
cool
auction that goes on.
Got a lot of cool stuff. I think Cole got some really cool stuff that I was like kind of shocked that I was surprised to see, but you know, it's always a good thing.
Hey,
So,
I aim to surprise, I guess. I don't know.
Alright, so...
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go first because I don't have very many things. I have 3 quick items that are, that I got.
Yeah.
So number 1 is Venom. This is Venom number 1, yeah?
Venom number 1, Lethal Protector. This is when he went to San Francisco and he actually became like an anti-hero during the series. And you, funny, so you got this because of...
I watched Venom, the movie, the other day for the first time, and I really enjoyed it. And I really like this cover, Mythical Mountain. For those of you not in Florida who've never been to Mythical Mountain, they actually have this one framed up above their register area, and I always thought it was cool. And I said if I find one, if they post one on the auction, I'm gonna buy it because I think it's really cool. I'm gonna probably frame it. But yeah, it's a pretty cool. It was originally in a 6-part, like it was 6 books altogether, but I was like, I only want the one. And they were able to just give me the one for.
Yeah. And it's a really, really good art too. I don't know who. It's kind of hard to tell of who did that.
I don't know who
it
did
looks.
the art,
it looks very Todd McFarlane, like when he worked at Marvel. But yeah, this is a cool. I hear this is actually a fun little mini series, but really, really cool cover.
So yeah, that's the first book I got is Venom Lethal Protector 1. And then
the next one.
The next book is the best book that has ever been released, ever, ever, ever. If you say otherwise, you're wrong. You're dead wrong. It's Spider-Hulk, baby. Let's freaking go. Spider-Hulk. I don't know. I don't think I need to say anything else. It's Spider-Hulk.
It's Spider-Hulk. Yeah. So
this is Spider-Man and Hulk come together
and make a beautiful, beautiful
abomination.
Spider-Hulk. So this is just, I think along with Omega Red's first appearance in comics, this is just an ongoing meme, which is very, very funny, and we love it. Tony, also, you can't tell, but it is the first within the series of him writing on the back saying, Mother effing Spider-Hulk.
So my plan is to get as many Spider-Hulks as possible, run a monopoly on them, profit. Just kidding. This is actually my second one. I just think it's funny. It's a funny book.
It's a cool, it's actually cool. It's a cool cover.
It's become like a meme within the Mythical Mountain live auctions as well. I always log in. First thing they drop in, I say any Spider-Hulk. They know what I'm talking about.
It's a cool cover, but it is also, it's just fun. It's just fun. And they actually had at one point, they had the Marvel Legend from back in the day of the Spider-Hulk, which
they did.
Funny.
It was expensive. It was,
yeah, those
it was expensive.
Those
that our dog started to bark at nothing. They were barking at the wind. I don't know. But anyway, he got cut off by the dog, so we're just not going to worry about that. You were saying something, we can't remember. Something
about Spider-Hulk being,
amazing.
The best, so I think we'll leave it at that. But
I did get one more thing, if I can grab it.
This is really
It's not a comic, it's not a Funko Pop.
Which is very unusual for him.
Yes.
But this is pretty cool, though.
It's the Gentle Giant bust of the Mandalorian.
Yeah, and it is, and the thing I noticed too is his Beskar armor. He doesn't have the clan. We'll see about that because we'll actually show this guy on the turntable.
Yeah, and Dalton is going to do GVKcollectibles. Sorry, he's going to do a figure review Friday on this eventually. Not sure when. Sometime soon.
Yeah, I think I could do something like what I did with the monster movie series Godzilla that I did. Because I would actually thinking about it, I would actually really like to review that because I've never reviewed a Gentle Giant. It's kind of hard for me because it's a Gentle Giant. These sculpts are absolutely amazing. Gentle Giants actually worked with before GVKcollectibles shut down. They actually worked with the Arkham line and they did a lot of the sculpting for the Arkham figures, the Arkham Knight. Yeah, I think that's like their the distribution of Diamond Select. So
yeah, it's actually.
Oh, I think it's a Diamond. It's from Diamond, but it's sculpted by Gentle Giants, which they.
It's also something else notes about this. It's a 3,000 piece limited edition. I have the card that tells me which number I have.
We can.
It's in there. It's in the box.
We can put it on the.
But yeah, it's super cool. I didn't plan on buying this when I went there. I just saw it and I was like, "That's neat. I want it,"
oh, yes.
and I bought it. I plan on. Spoiler: I plan on getting the Black Series Mandalorian helmet.
Oh yeah,
when that comes out.
That looks. It looks really, really cool. Along with like Black Series helmets, I think are generally like really, really good and really accurate. They do a really good job with their lightsabers, which I have Luke Skywalker one. That one's really cool, but they do a really good job with just like one-to-one, like replica, like very much. This is a replica of what you see in the movie, which I think is really good, or the show, if you want to say. So yeah,
that's all for me. He has his stuff over here, so I was gonna hand it to him. Make it a little easier.
Just hand it to me. So first thing, as you guys know, I usually, before I do the Mythical Mountain stuff, I usually do get other stuff from Mythical Mountain, just because I love it there. We both love it there. But this I was very excited about. This is actually continuing in the, like, I think some of the most popular figure reviews that I do are these particular figures, and it is the brand new Ultimate Stalker Predator from NECA. So this guy is what number is he? He is the third release of the Lost Tribe 30th anniversary. So as I keep on saying, with whenever a Predator is shown, NECA doing with last year being the 30th anniversary of Predator 2, they're retooling all their previous Lost Tribe Predators into the new Ultimate style body mold with new accessories and new art. And this one is is phenomenal. It is not like an exception. This is continuous, like NECA is continuously pumping out these cool Predator figures. This one's really cool because he's actually looks like he killed a few engineers from Prometheus, which is really, really cool that they incorporated that. And also, once again, the backstory for these NECA, the backstory that they've done for all these Predators have been really, really cool and really well detailed. As I said, a continuous hope when Marvel eventually starts to do their own Predator comics, we eventually get to see more of the Lost Tribe, because I think these guys are really, really cool. But yeah, it looks great. The sculpting on it looks 10 out of 10 as always with NECA. Comes with a crap load of accessories, and there's a lot more cool ones. There's a few more coming along the line. I think the next one is the Guardian Predator, and that one's really cool because he comes with a big hand cannon. And it looked like the box art is really, really cool because it's a tribute to Metroid, like Super Metroid back in the day, which is really, really cool. So yeah, I'm very excited to review this guy. I'm actually really excited to get him out of the box too. So yeah, that was the first one. So with the actual comics in the way, if you want, you can hand me the whole stack if you want.
Yeah, I'll just hand you the whole stack of Reno.
So like I can just. So the first one, they had this on the auction, but I didn't get it till after the auction. This one's a really, really cool one. It is, what's up?
Oh, sorry, hold it.
Okay, this one, it's I think a X-Men, 30th anniversary of Venom, I believe. Yep, 30th anniversary of Venom. It is X-Men, the Astonishing X-Men. It has Scarlet Spider, which I think is Ben Reilly, and Venom, who I assume is Eddie Brock in this, because he is the most popular. It's a Lee Hung cover, which he does a really, really good job. He mainly works in the cover, like does a lot of covers, does it not do really and a lot of interior. I could be completely wrong on that. But yeah, it's a really, really cool cover, really well done, I think, of Lee Lee. Yeah. I'm just gonna call him Lee, because I don't want to butcher it. This one's really, really cool. So this is from Wonder Woman, DC Universe 51. This is a Art Germ cover, and I really love Art Germ. I think from everybody who has watched the show will know Lee Art Germ is a really fantastic artist. It's like a really kind of super hyper realistic kind of style, very similar to, I feel like, Alex Ross, but it's really, really cool. This one's for Wonder Woman 51, which, granted, I'm trying to get into reading Wonder Woman, but like a lot of the stuff, unfortunately they stopped doing Wonder Woman for right now because they're doing Future State, which is their 2-month event, which is just like, this is a possible future for the DC Universe, which of all the books have been so far really, really solid and really, really great. this next one, it is Wonder Woman 48. I can't remember the artist, but I will put that artist name down below, as I always do with these videos, because I want to credit the artist because they do such a fantastic job. As we have Wonder Woman, we have Jessica Cruz, Green Lantern, and who else? We got Supergirl and Hawkwoman, which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Cole's just like, yeah. This one's really, really cool. So this has been an interesting. So Dynamite has been recently launched with both Vampirella and Red Sonja. This is actually something that I thought I put on my poll, but I didn't get it, and so I just bought it again. Is Red Sonja the superpower? So basically, what it is just Red Sonja working with a superhero, like this kind of. It's the same thing with the Vampirella book, where Vampirella is working like with this multiversal superhero, like kind of like the Justice League, kind of. And they just go around, and she's kind of the odd one out because she's a lot more brutal and will kill people. And same thing with Red Sonja. I haven't read this yet, so I don't know. It's done by Dan Abnett, who is a really, really good writer. He did the Fire and Life and Death of both like Predator, AVP, Prometheus, and Aliens. That was a really good series, so I think it's going to be some really good writing. This one's really cool. This is a cult classic. This is the Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension, the official comic book adaptation from Marvel back in 1984. And for those of you who don't know, Buckaroo Banzai is just like a really fun cult movie. It has Peter Weller, aka RoboCop. It has Jeff Goldblum's in there. Clancy Brown is there.
Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah, this is like where this is like pre-Jurassic Park Jeff Goldblum, but he's that kind of Jeff Goldblum, where it's kind of the one you remember from Jurassic Park. But it's just a fun, over-the-top, like, crazy book. It's about a rock star astrophysicist who's he's a Renaissance man. That's what essentially Buckaroo is. It's really just fun, and I don't think it's a movie that would have wouldn't be as successful if it came out now. It's only something that could really happen with it.
Just like Godzilla 98.
I mean, yeah, if you want to get that, if you want to hurt my feelings. These ones are cool. So this one is a series that I was
Hold on. Everyone, if you're going to comment on this video, comment Godzilla 98 is the best Godzilla movie ever.
You know how to trigger me, don't you?
Yeah. Okay.
But, so these next two I'll show is, this one was one that I really wanted to pick up, but they sold out. Because it's a really, really popular book. It is Future State Swamp Thing, which is a solid looking cover. Swamp Thing is the Statue of Liberty. Done by, I think, Ram V, if I'm correct, who he has been doing the current Justice League Dark run, which was really fun. But yeah, it looks solid. And he's also going to be on the, there's actually going to be, after this, there's going to be a new a 10-issue mini, I think, for Swamp Thing. And it's really, really fun. And also I want to say both courtesy of these both are from our good buddy at Mythical Mountain, Tony, who runs the auction. I was telling him that I needed this one, and I also wanted to read the Swamp Thing, and he luckily had 2 extras, so he I paid him for them, and he got them for me. So I really, really appreciate Tony. This is Dark Knight's Death Metal, the 3rd one, so I have the complete series finally. So I need to still read Death Metal, then I can read this one. Dark Knight's Metal, then I can read Death Metal. It's a really fun, crazy, kind of over-the-top series, so it's just, I don't know, it's fun. It's Greg Capullo, Scott Snyder, and I love their Batman run, so I think I will like Dark Knight's Metal and Death Metal. So this one's really cool in honor of the brand new Marvel series, WandaVision. We got Marvel's number 13, this having both Wanda Maximoff, aka Scarlet Witch, and the Vision, which is really, really cool. We saw the first 2 episodes the other day. Mm-hmm. Really, really good series, really fun. It's very different in comparison to an MCU movie. This is their first technically their first television show that really, really connects to continuity within the movies, because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it kind of did at first, then they're let's do something else. Which is sad, but it was really, really cool. The first episode was really slow, but the second one, I think, was the different one.
Picks it up.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm excited to see the next couple episodes. I hope they do 2 every week. That'd be really cool.
I think it's just...
Don't ruin my dreams.
Don't ruin my dreams. Don't give me hope.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick pause. Camera's about to cut off on us, so we're just going to go ahead and refresh the recording. and we'll be right back in a snap.
Back, as he said, with a snap of his fingers, we are back. So, this one is just, like, a kind of a fun, ridiculous one that I saw. Like, it was so weird, because, like, when I claimed it, he's like, why?
Why?
Why did you get this?
It's so stupid.
It's so stupid, but it's so great at the same time. And that is the best comic book all around. It is Chuck Norris, Karate Commando, #1.
Spider-Hulk with, like, a word.
These two are like the trifecta. Like, if you
this is on a whole. Don't compare that trash to Spider-Hulk. Wow, assault! I'm fucking calling cops.
Yeah. Once again, this is just ridiculous. So this is definitely like the peak of when Chuck Norris was really, really popular within films. So
yeah,
it's just so crazy. Like, you would think the last person to get a comic book series would be Chuck Norris, although like there was a lot of cocaine going on in the 80s, so, and I don't think there was any shortage going around in Marvel at the time, so.
It's done by Marvel?
It is done by Marvel.
Fucking kidding me?
They did a lot of weird, like, offshoots. Like, they did that Brute Force one with all the animal.
The Dolphin Laser Man?
Yeah, that's Marvel, too. So this is really cool. This is actually a really, really cool cover. It is, What If the Hulk Had Killed Wolverine? And once again, this is actually becoming a Disney Plus series, an animated series, What If. You get to see different kind of things of, like, what would happen within the MCU. So what if T'Challa became Star-Lord? But that's really, really cool. Like, it's got a really cool cover. It's that really kind of 90s art that I really enjoy.
It's like embossed and
it's embossed, and it's just a cool kind of like art style. You get the Hulk's reflection within the skull. The Watcher.
The Watcher's up there. You see him. It's kind of hard. We gotta get a ring light. We're gonna get a ring light soon.
Yeah, we're gonna get a ring light eventually.
Yeah, we'll probably get one.
So this one's pretty cool. So this is the issue number 8. So this is issue number 8 of a really, really important story. It is Crisis on Infinite Earths: The Fate of the Flash, and this is the death of Barry Allen, who after this,
suck it, Barry.
He pretty much stayed.
Sorry, that was an Archer reference.
Oh yeah.
For those of you who've seen Archer.
So basically, this was the death of Barry Allen, and it was a big freaking deal when this happened, because this was essentially DC resetting their continuity, because it got.
Barry Allen.
He's the first. Well, he's the second Flash.
Okay. He's dead now.
Oh my God. Well,
fuck you, homie. He did.
Well, I wanted to say another thing that I didn't mention is that we don't know if it's certified or not, because of the collection that they got. It's not certified. It's actually done by the artist. It's signed by George Perez.
But it's in like silver ink.
Yeah, it is signed by George Perez, but we don't know if it's verified. I think it's just because
it's a nice signature. It looks like a real signature to me. Doesn't look like someone.
But yeah, that's a really cool one to have, just because it is.
Something I've noticed with some of the signatures is though, if it's not like a huge artist like Todd McFarlane per se, or what's another big artist?
I would say maybe Jim Lee. Probably.
Yeah, Jim Lee. I don't really think people are gonna be going around faking other like.
You would be surprised. People will like fake signatures just to get like money. So this one's really cool. As you all know, I have this one.
I'm staring at it right now.
But this one, it's a better quality, and this book's gonna eventually shoot up like the Alien book. It is the first Predator. This is the first one in I want to say 89 is when the series launched. And the biggest thing to note, Tony says that on the back of this is definitely a 9.8 candidate, which, like, I actually may do. I may actually get that graded and printed. I only have one graded comic, and it's that really cool Godzilla one, color special. But yeah, that book is really, really cool, really iconic in a lot of ways, and it's kind of, as I said, I'm very excited to see where Marvel's going to go with the series eventually.
Can't wait for Predator to fight freaking Thanos, dude.
That'd be cool. They'll probably do a variant cover of that. I get that. This one's
my check, Disney.
This is really cool. So I just loved it just because I think I was on a kaiju binge. It's Colossal Homer, so it's the beginning of the Simpsons comic book series. I kind of like the Simpsons. Like, a lot of the original stuff I think is really, really funny. The movie I think is really, really great. But like after that, it's just like, why is it going on for this long?
Yeah, it's definitely one of those shows that like I feel like it was just it's good, but it's been going on for too long. It's time to let it stop. Time to stop.
So,
whoa, Nice Hawk.
It's Darkhawk, #1, the first Darkhawk in comics. So the biggest thing with this, because I asked, because they had 3 of them, was they recently got the rights back to this character. Now, I have no idea if this character is going to show up at all in the MCU, but ultimately...
For the memes.
You would...
Nice Hawk.
Yeah, I mean, you would be shocked, because it's like... I mean... For God's sakes, who's a character? Like, there's been ridiculous characters that made the appearance. Like, they made the, Vulture cool in the movies.
Yeah.
So, that, like, they could do a really cool thing with Darkhawk. Who knows?
Hawk.
So, this one is the next one. Once again, it's also art germ too, but it's a Catwoman. Catwoman number 1. So this is the first one done by art germ, who he does really great covers. I think he's just one of those great covers. I would like to see him do a book, but it may take him a while just because of how hyper detailed he is. Which, like, I would love to see that. So, we'll save that one for last because this one I think is actually cooler. So this one's a cool one. So this is Batman Beyond 20. And it is a homage cover, and I believe the homage cover is to a specific cover or panel from All-Star Batman and Robin, and that is the infamous Frank Miller Jim Lee run, where the art's killer, but, like, Batman talks like a complete fucking lunatic. And he's like, and that's the line, like, have you ever heard the goddamn Batman? That's where that line comes from, is All-Star Batman.
Nightwing sucks. Sorry, I'm gonna add that in. Nightwing sucks.
Oh, shut up. He does not suck. Why do you belittle me on this? Oh, it's so embarrassing. So with the last comic, of course, this is actually really cool. It is Harley Quinn 60, done. It's a variant cover done by Frank Cho. Frank Cho does some really... He does some cool, like, really, he draws ladies really well. And this is actually a really cool one. It's a black and white with the exception of Harley. Her hair is really cool. And he also, within the birds, you get a little bat in the wing. So, once again, really cool, solid cover from Frank Cho. So, with that being said, that's Mythical Mountain Monday. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you love the return of Jack's top guy, aka Cole, because I mean it was cool to have him back on, just because it's fun to you can bounce off people.
Yeah.
And it's not as easy when you're by yourself. So, just make sure to check us out on Instagram, GVKcollectibles.
Jack's Pop Guy.
And also check us out on Mercari shops too. We post a lot of cool stuff, mainly him. Yeah, I think that's it. Make sure to hit subscribe and hit the like. And also hit the little bell notification so you get notified when videos like this get uploaded. So, yeah. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.